But on behalf of WEDC, I truly appreciate the opportunity to announce the launch of this new report on the economic impacts and contributions made by the Wisconsin paper industry. We're here at UW Stevens Point to talk about the Wisconsin Institute for Sustainable Technology and the work that they've done, and the work that's being done by the paper industry. WIS is leading the way both in finding innovative uses for the paper technology and in training the workforce needed to support this industry and this evolving industry that's changing. To get a clearer sense of what the Wisconsin's place in the global paper market, we asked WIS at the UW Stevens Point to develop a report that both really looks at the statistics behind the industry as well, but we also wanted them to interview the paper leaders about what efforts are going on in the state. The results of that research is that Wisconsin leads the nation in paper manufacturing along any course of different measurements. It's better positioned than many other states and many other industries to meet demand for new products, largely due because of the investments that the plants are being made in upgrades, new technology advances, and improved worker training as well. Some other findings: Wisconsin's pulp, paper, and converting industries directly generated $18.2 billion in economic input and employed over 30,000 workers in 2018. The paper industry's total contributions to the economy, now we're looking at the direct, indirect, and induced benefits. When you add up all of those numbers, it comes to $28.8 billion industry with more than 95,000 jobs here in Wisconsin. The study also reveals that the geographic breadth of the paper manufacturing industry in Wisconsin, we have actually 42 of the state's 72 counties has at least one paper manufacturing business. 24 paper companies operate mills in 34 different locations in Wisconsin. And at least 240 converters operate facilities in the state, and they take the paper and they produce it into a number of other different products, paper products. So certainly during the recession, a great number of mills needed to close. There were some consolidations, and there was a declining paper demand. But really, industry leaders believe that they are optimistic about the future. There's really growing concerns, due to the plastics. So we're replacing plastics again with the paper goods as well, and even e-commerce with packaging, product packaging and shipping. That's really creating a huge demand as well, and new opportunities for paper-based products.
30,262 folks are employed in the paper industry according to our numbers. That's what makes Wisconsin number one. It's not number one by just a small extent. Second place is Pennsylvania with just under 23,000 employees. So Wisconsin is far and away number one state in terms of numbers of employees. In terms of shipments, $18.2 million of paper products shipped from Wisconsin. Compare that with Pennsylvania, $10.9 billion. So again, a huge gap between first and second places. 34 facilities in Wisconsin, 34 paper making mills in Wisconsin versus 28 in New York, the second largest there. And almost $1 billion of exports to our trading partners, Canada, Mexico, and then China and Taiwan. Far and away, Canada being the largest there. So, Wisconsin, as a state, paper manufacturing is the 5th largest manufacturing sector in the state. First is food processing, then followed by fabricated metal manufacturers, machinery manufacturers, and then plastics and rubber. Plastics and rubber kind of vie for 4th and 5th place with paper, both around about 30,000 in terms of employees. And that number may kind of flip over with the anti-plastic sentiment that I'm going to talk about a little bit later on too. So, 41 counties in Wisconsin have some aspect of paper making industry or enterprises present. And it's really worth to note that a number of those large employers are based in very rural areas, so they have a really overweight position in terms of the value that they bring to those rural economies.